Good morning, Patriot family.
You're like soft spoken today. We're like, good
Mm,
morning. My earpiece does not like my ear today. It's going to be one of those days.
Good morning, Patriot family. Thank you for joining Out of Pocket Live with Allie and Michelle.
And the viewership just went up.
We hope you are enjoying a fantastic morning, your drive to work. Make sure you watch out for all those children that are outside. Do the speed.
Zach said, are you starting a 900 number? Will it help? Just putting it out there. How'd that go for you guys? Was that good? Fundraising. Listen, drastic times call for drastic measures. And we're just saying that communism is afoot in this country. And what do we need to do to beat it? Maybe remind you of what a woman is. Try getting that from your local NBA player. It's not going to sound like that. I don't
It's
know.
going to go, this
Maybe
is
I'll
a
just put
woman.
coffee in my mouth and shut up.
This is what a woman sounds like. No, that actually sounds like a woman trying to be a man. That's what that sounds like. So, anyway.
Wait, is that an Adam's apple? Welcome to Out of Pocket Live with
You can get
Allie.
those shaved now. I don't know why you would do that, but sure.
Ouch. Ow. Oh my gosh.
Hmm.
Welcome to Out of Pocket Live, guys. Thank you so much for joining us. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe. Thank you, Talk Red, and to our Talk Red family and Zach and everybody for what you do for us. We're grateful. We are your uncensored platform. So if you're pretty sure it shouldn't be said, we'll probably say it. Allie, we got a big show ahead, including talking about the executive order that Trump signed the other day, talking about birthright citizenship and birthright tourism. It is a thing. He's trying to stop it. Plus, guys, I don't know, Islam is just heating up here in the US. I don't know if it's because we're more sensitive to it that I'm seeing it and hearing it in the news, but it's wow.
No, it's because we've been invaded.
And I think they've been here. And
Mm.
listen, you come here, you can have freedom of religion as long as you're not trying to kill me in the process. But um what they've done through the open border policies of Biden is like they came here and then they sit like sleeper cells, and then it's like ant piles. I've said this
That's
before.
but that's their playbook.
Mhm.
And they've had the playbook for centuries and it works. That's why there's 47 Islamic countries.
Mm. And it's they do not assimilate. It's not assimilation.
Mm.
It is
Destruction.
absolutely. So, guys, we're also going to talk about Dearborn, Michigan. I always say Netflix needs to have a new whoever produced all the London Has Fallen and all those needs to do one on Dearborn, Michigan.
Oh, there actually is a new movie coming out, put out by, oh my gosh.
Is it the same guy that did A Thousand Mules?
Oh,
Dinesh D'Souza?
I think it might be.
I think I saw that one advertised. It's real, guys.
Yeah,
Whatever's going on, people have just evacuated. You know, the Detroit, Michigan tanked. Largely because of the auto industry, and then it was like a vacuum. People just left, and your people from third world countries that this still looks like a good place to come.
mhm.
That they've invaded
I'm
that
trying to
area,
find
so
it.
we can't neglect even some of our blue areas. So we're going to talk about that today. Plus, we've got a quick surprise, I'm told, from Zach,
Oh,
especially for Allie.
that's
Should be fun. A
exciting.
lot of fun. All right, guys, let's go ahead and open the mic and
Get out of pocket.
Two queens, no filter, say what they feel. Allie and Michelle keep it way too real. Politics, family, yeah, we go there. If it's out of line, we don't care. It's out of pocket. It's out of pocket.
are you posing for a picture that I'm not
Yes, because I
taking? Shoot,
thought you were
like
taking
duck
it.
lips and be
I'm
sad.
trying to find the movie
It's gonna bug you until you
that
do.
yeah, that was posted, and I can't remember where I saw it. I know
Like a
I saw it on
documentary style?
no, I know I saw it on Instagram, but I also think Tiffany Savage, Political Savvy,
Oh my gosh, she's so
shared it
good.
as well. I think she
If
shared
you're
it
not following
on.
Political Savvy, please do it right now. I thought it was so funny when she was talking about flock cameras. And she's like, I know y'all are like hating these, this monitoring nanny state, but y'all are the same ones that have facial recognition on your iPhones and, have your groceries delivered. Do you not think they're already like watching you in some way? It's
Oh,
interesting.
1,000% they are.
But she's like, I know it's not a popular take. Well, while Allie's
This is
searching for
old.
that, guys, good news. I hate that the president has to do this through executive orders because without a President Trump, guys, they can just dial this back if we don't take care of codifying it into law. But he did sign an executive order on birthright citizenship and tourism. Let's take a quick look.
What's that say?
Is
You thought it was a video.
I did think it was a video.
It's not.
Hold while I read. President
That's
Trump
post.
signed executive orders aimed at restricting birthright citizenship to certain children of non-citizens and ending birthright tourism, directing federal agencies to tighten citizenship documentation and immigration enforcement. Trump also signed a proclamation, guys, imposing new tariffs and minimum import prices on polysilicon products to boost U.S. manufacturing and technology. Way to go. So this says restricting birthright citizenship of certain children of non-citizens. Florida's voice do better. I don't know what that means. Sorry. And ending birth tourism. So
do y'all need a writer?
listen, we can talk.
Brandon.
Is it Brandon or Brendan?
I don't know. Call me.
We're sorry, sir. I only met you.
Sir. What? He's like younger than you, ma'am. Stop.
It's out of respect that you
Nope.
say sir.
Nope.
Listen, I had one other
I
person.
say sir as disrespect. Excuse me, sir? Ma'am.
I say it as respect. Come on.
I mean, I guess it just depends on the situation.
Sarcasm. Like bless your heart. Is that like bless your heart?
Oh.
Bless your heart. I'm praying for you.
Don't.
You ever do that one?
Please don't. Please don't. Because I've seen your life. Don't pray for me.
I love that. You're praying for what? I'm praying for you. Well, thankful to President Trump for taking.
I know a lot of people were like, they so felt that. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
How are you praying exactly? Because I'm not.
And to who?
I'm not seeing it.
There's no fruit.
There's no fruit.
The fruit's rotten. Actually, I could see rot in the tree trunk, ma'am.
Just yank that stuff up by the roots.
Mm.
It's not good. It's no bueno. It is no bueno.
Zach, I sent you something.
Oh, okay. There's just a friendly texting going back and forth here.
Our producer. And it's always me. I'm so sorry. It makes it fun. It makes the show fun. You know. I sent it to your email. It was like a reply to Michelle's agendas.
Wow.
It's just a link.
And Michelle's
We play it like at the end, I guess.
Okay,
fine. Before we end up.
JD Vance has been in charge of a waste, theft, and fraud abuse. I guess, what do you call it? Like a special commission that's supposed to look into this?
the fraud task force
about it. Like people,
the
they
left
hates it.
They didn't like Doge either, and they were essentially doing the same thing. So this again. This is why, and I don't know why. Maybe it's because I didn't like the representative that put forward everything, but like all of his bills are sitting in the cloakroom and have not been put forward. So he's only passed like one bill.
Stuff.
But yeah, so they wanted to make Doge permanent, and essentially this is kind of what this is. It's just a different language, like fraud. It's a fraud task force. So
yeah, well, so he was on Fox News talking about this 3-part plan that he has. I don't see why the left would be so far against this. It's so ironic, but take a listen to the vice president.
You know, you would think so, Kaylee, but unfortunately, too much of the Democratic Party boss runs on the money that comes from fraud. The NGO network, the political parties, some of the nonprofit organizations in these blue states, they actually depend on the fraud to fund their operations. And to explain this a little bit to the American people, Kaylee, the craziest thing, I mean, I was literally shocked by this the first time that I realized that when we send, for example, $8 billion to the state of California to run their food stamp program, they don't even verify eligibility. You could have illegal aliens on that program. We have no sense at the federal government. We send them $8 billion. It goes out the door, and we have no way of confirming whether the state of California is actually spending that on needy Americans because, of course, we want to help people who can't afford a bite to eat. But the program is not there for illegal aliens. It's not there for fraudsters. And what California and so many blue states have done is really turn down the eligibility requirements, turn down the verification requirements, and we unfortunately are just going to have to force them into some basic stuff. Things like checking when somebody signs up for food stamps. Are they in this country legally? Do they actually have proper photo identification? Have they committed a terrible felony in the last couple of years? Basic eligibility checks that so many blue states are not doing. So we're going to have to force them to do that. And that's one of the things we've talked about with our congressional colleagues, is just forcing some of these blue states to share the data. I will say, Kaylee, in the defense of some blue states, some Democrats have been willing to work with us because they recognize that fighting fraud should be a bipartisan issue. Unfortunately, you've got the Californias and the New Yorks of the world who seem to want their states to be defrauded by the fraudsters, but we can't let that happen. It's gone on for too long, and the president has asked us to stop it. We're finally taking it seriously.
There you go.
Well, we also have Tina Desevich kind of chiming in on the fraud as well. She is the Moms for Liberty CEO, and she says that the teachers' unions have become the Democratic Party's money laundering scheme. And she says they're trying to divide children from their families, and they're actively trying to turn them into radical activists at a young age before they can form their own political opinions. So having the fraud from all the way from the federal level all the way down to the school board local level is a huge issue, and we need to get to the bottom of it. I know we're doing it here in Florida with our Blaze Ngoglia. He's the CFO.
You know what this reminded me of when I'm listening to our vice president talk about this, the web of NGOs and how the money, where the money is going, where it's lost, and where it ends up. And we have seen receipts that even some of the most of the Ukraine funding came back to support Democrat candidates. Do you remember when we first got into, I guess, journalism or media, and we were working very closely with General Michael Flynn, and in the back room, the dressing room, they had those two courageous moms built this wall of
it was like the information
wall, where if you go watch the General Flynn his movie that's out on, I mean, I won't tell you Amazon, but it's out. You can get Prime, also on Prime. It tells the breakdown of the webs of funding that goes to these NGOs and how it trickles into your local. And I remember seeing some of our local NGOs on there, and I'm like, oh, are you serious?
Yep.
They were way ahead of their time. This was like almost pre-COVID that they were calling this out, because if you remember correctly, General Flynn was the one person who Barack Obama said to then President-elect Trump, listen, if there's one person that you should stay away from, not the guy over there, little rocket man, or the guy in Russia, but stay away from General Flynn. So Trump was like, well, I'm going to bring him in then, bring him and the things that he knows, the things that he witnessed and saw, the things that they went after him for, really illegitimately, and these moms who really fought hard to get this information out. It's kind of something we've seen but what now? It's 6 years later, and now you've got actually an administration that's talking about it.
I mean, it takes forever for things to get
come out,
caught up. I mean, our news cycles are almost 2 weeks behind. Our federal government is a few years behind catching up on something. I mean, 6 years, really. Now we're talking about PCR tests going. I mean, really being false. Yes, we knew that in 2020. We tried to tell all y'all in 2020, and we were all gaslit.
That's right. They try to gaslight you and slander you, because if you remember correctly, even Flynn was. I mean, they were calling him all kinds of names. We still have those on the political right, I guess you could say, that still bash General Flynn, not really understanding that he has been Trump's right-hand person for a long time, whether he's in the administration or not. And they try, so by demeaning the person and trying to taint this 3-star general's really his, everything he's fought for, then they make you out to almost not be believable. I think Nancy Pelosi said it once herself. It's called the wrap-up smear. You put out the lie, the media picks it up, the bought and paid for communist media picks it up. They put a couple articles or a couple headlines out, and then you're allowed to say, well, it's been reported on. See, it's real.
And then they submit it into the congressional record like it's actual facts. No wonder why people are taking allegations to be true.
Ooh,
maybe not next, but
for
we could do it after Dearborn, Michigan.
Okay, do the Dearborn, Michigan one first.
Yeah, and then we could go to.
Well, so there is trouble in Dearborn, Michigan, and guys, I think we need a new a new movie called Dearborn, Michigan Has Fallen. I don't know. Take a look at this.
Dear God.
Okay, no worries. We're getting there.
This-
We're getting the gremlins in order.
Mm. And this took place a couple days ago.
It
Or
did.
was it last week?
And it's Megyn Kelly who's reporting on it.
Yeah.
Again, this is in the United States, not a third world country. It's in Dearborn, Michigan.
Okay, just watch this. Hundreds of Muslims in Dearborn, Michigan tried to stone Jake Lang to death right there in the street. They hurled massive rocks at his head. They beat him. They tried to drag him out of a police squad car and finish the job. All because this American citizen dared to say, Jesus is king of Dearborn, Michigan. Speak the name of Jesus and declare we support ICE and we do not want these illegal immigrants here. Police, including a white female officer, had to fight the mob off to save his life. Drone footage captured every second of the attack. Jake Lang was simply practicing free speech in America. He said nothing illegal. Yet the crowd treated him like a criminal under Sharia. They enforced blasphemy laws with stones and fists. Nobody gets stoned for mocking Christianity. Say something Muslims dislike, and suddenly the religion of peace turns into a violent mob trying to murder you. These people have zero interest in assimilation. They bring their tribal rules here and use leftist politics as cover. Dearborn already looks like a third world stronghold where free speech ends the moment feelings get hurt. Jake Lang almost died for words. That is the reality on the streets of America right now.
Try that shit in Florida. See, but this is what happens when you have a Democrat socialist who runs your city and wants to disarm you as the American citizens. You can't defend yourself, number one. And number two, defund the police. So now you have mobs that are running around that are doing this, and you have there's no defense. How does one person defend off 20 other people?
And you know,
if you're not freaking Spider-Man
Absolutely.
or, you know, what's his name?
Or you've got certain areas like in Portland where, you know, you've got Antifa doing crap, and the police
This is
really are,
ridiculous.
I don't know if they're outnumbered or they're given orders to stand down, but they don't really infiltrate the way they should. Allie, every time we cover a story about the Middle East or about Muslims and about the Nation of Islam here in our country, I always get backlash about the fact that you're going to cause some type of attack against Muslims because you're painting them all with one brush. No, what I'm saying is, if your book that you follow is the Quran, and you believe that your right is to kill infidels who do not take and swear an oath to the same God you do, that doesn't have a place here in the United States. I don't know how you assimilate unless you just leave your Muslim religion. And then some people say, but there's different types of Muslim. It's the same book. It's the same book. And I don't, so of course, I'm always open for a conversation. Educate me if you will. But how do you come to a nation that gives you freedom of speech and attack the freedom of speech because under your law, Sharia law, it's not allowed? We have to, where's all the tolerance training for all of the Islamists that are in this country?
Go to the other 47 countries where you have this crap going on. You don't have to worry about it.
Yeah.
All right. Well, let's roll this video.
This clip, Zach, I want to see it.
There are three ways Islam will conquer the West. Through immigration, through the wombs of our women, and by using our nation's freedoms against us. Are you paying attention?
Listen carefully. The great Satan, America, will fall. You are infidels. The bodies of women are not pure and men's souls are unclean.
What makes them so dangerous? Their goals are not in this life, but the next.
I got friends here. I can't just leave.
Listen to me! In the law, we cannot run or hide from what is coming. We have to fight.
I will be rewarded 10,000 times in the next life. When you die, you're nothing. Only one way to find out.
That's the American way.
This movie
September
comes out
10th.
next month.
For September 11th.
Yes, about freaking time. And y'all, we not ready for this kind of movie. I'm telling you right now, because it's true.
Yeah.
There's truth to this.
Oh, absolutely.
And if we don't do something now, this is what we'll be seeing.
Run, hide, fight. Now they did a run, hide, fight that was based off of the school shooting. Loosely kind of followed the Columbine. This one is Infidels. I love this. I
It's
think I
good.
know that not personally, but the producers of this. This is going to be amazing. But Allie, are people going to stir up this like race baiting, race hating, thing that says, well, you're just signaling out?
First of
Muslims?
all, Islam being Islam or Islamist is not a race, and neither is Muslim.
But freedom of religion, is that what they're,
It's not a religion. It's a war book.
That's a good point.
And it's been widely successful for centuries. Call me whatever the fuck you want to call me. I'm an American and I'm not doing it.
And I had this conversation with
Clip it and share it. I don't care.
with a Jewish person the other day, talking about something else and trying to be open with people of different faiths in our community to just see how we can work together to help students or families in our community. And they were saying that my rhetoric is Islamophobic. And I was like, but I should fear something that the rule book says that they follow that wants to kill me.
You want to behead me because I won't submit to you.
You can't say I'm phobic of certain poisonous spiders because I should be afraid of those. You should the fear is rational because they're the ones projecting war onto you. And I just think this is why we said this before in our show. We said it last week. This is why Islamists and terrorists are so happy with the left in this country, because they'll never give you your way of life. You'll be stoned and killed for your way of life, whether it's LGBTQ, whatever. They'll never put up with it, but they love that you guys do it in this country, because first they're going to thing they're going to do is give you all this tolerance training so that you can't call evil what it is, evil. You can't call fear what it should be, is fear of somebody wanting to take your life. You can't call it what it is, and then they attack.
They literally enslave. They have right now enslaved Black Christians that they are selling on the market.
I don't think BLM got that message, did they?
In Libya. Go fact check me.
I saw that this morning. You're right.
They sell women into sex slavery in the Middle East.
Well, they
fact check me. They're not here to marry these women
and give you a good life. Raise some children.
Like, what? No.
And to be honest, before anybody cries foul on anything, Islamists murder themselves and they call it jihad. And the true people right now that are persecuted. I mean, let's not get started on Jewish people, like how they have been slaughtered over the course of history. But Christians to this day are still,
and how the Nazis and the Islamists locked arms in order to do that.
I mean,
and now there's
how many? 68,000 Islamic.
Nobody's talking about that. Like, this is what I'm talking about. Like the Crusades, again, were the answer, a belated answer, a late answer, because we tried to be tolerant.
Well, and let's not forget, your tolerance elected a community organizer to the office of president in Barack Hussein Obama, whose part of his cabinet were those from the Muslim Brotherhood. Great. Now they're writing Middle Eastern policy. No wonder why that set us back about 6 or 7 years.
And all of y'all that are supporting James Fishback for freaking governor need to look at who he is getting donations from, because one of the people he's getting donations from is actually the CEO of CAIR, CAIR, here in Florida, who has connections to the Muslim Brotherhood, which DeSantis and Florida legislature has decided to call them and legally called them terrorists.
And he tried to deny that in a
And it didn't work.
people have receipts, James. Do you not get that?
I think more
Oof.
people need to be sued for libel and slander.
I mean, when you're speaking about something as if it's factual and
You have literally no idea what,
idea what
you're talking about.
I mean, if you open the mic, you better know what you're talking about, is what we're saying.
I mean, but like, and even James, like, bro, like, what are you doing?
I don't know. I can't. August 19th can't get here soon
Oh
enough,
my
guys. We've got so much to talk about. We're gonna keep our finger right on the pulse of what's happening, though, with the Islamification.
Oh, surprise.
Surprise.
Oh, surprise. All right. You want to do that now or
One
do you
more
want to do it
surprise.
after?
We got another surprise.
We can do it now.
We'll do it now.
That's fine. They can wait for the
That's good.
commercial.
An America First agricultural policy should strengthen independent American producers, protect domestic food security, and reduce foreign influence over the U.S. food system. This needs to be killed. This Save Our Bacon Act needs to be killed, dead, DOA, dead on arrival. Do not do this. Congress should not be using the federal power to overturn the decisions of state voters, to punish American farmers who followed the rules, to restrict consumer choices, and strengthen the market position of a Chinese-owned corporate giant. And by the way, they should not be making laws that make it allowable to be more cruel, unnecessarily cruel, to intelligent animals.
Yes.
Wow.
Who is that?
Yeah, because we need her next time we go to DC.
Sarah Gonzalez. Thank you so much, Sarah Gonzalez. I have to put her last name because
That was fire. That
I'm
was
not
good.
talking about names.
Very out of pocket. We love it.
That was amazing. And competitive markets, we love you for that. Thank you so much. That's amazing. And yes, you need to call your senators and tell them not to pass the farm bill with the Save Our Bacon Act in it. It needs to be stripped from the farm bill that is in the Senate right now. Because the House apparently didn't have the gall enough to do it.
Well, and Allie and I were in DC petitioning our representatives in Congress.
We've been doing this for like 5 years. I can't.
Yes, to not pass the farm bill because of the Save Our Bacon Act, which is, we call it an SOB for a reason. It lets Smithfield, which is largely owned by CCP, to come in and override your state our agricultural laws to try to, I don't know, put a pinch on the markets. Allie,
disgusting. It's absolutely
disgusting.
Very
well, very well.
He did, and I'm
don't
proud
let
of her. Thank you.
Don't let the Senate pass it.
No, I know that was a quick pivot from Muslim Brotherhood, but
but same
you know,
ideology. Same ideology.
Both potatoes. These are big potatoes.
Well, guys, you go get your Liberty cigars. We're going to take a quick break to get a word in from Liberty Cigars. We'll be right back.
From the heart of Marietta, Georgia, comes a tribute to the spirit of liberty. Liberty Cigars, where history meets craftsmanship. Each cigar tells a story. The Founders Collection honors the visionaries who shaped a nation. The President's House Collection celebrates the leaders who steered it. And the Naval Series salutes the heroes who defended it. Handcrafted with precision, each blend mirrors the essence of its namesake. From the boldness of George Washington to the elegance of Thomas Jefferson. Indulge in a moment of reflection. Light a Liberty cigar and savor the legacy. Discover your story at libertycigars.com because every great nation deserves a great cigar. Liberty Cigars, smoke the history. And don't forget to use promo code OPENMIC for 10% off your order.
Wow, gremlins are just out in full force today. I don't know.
Welcome back to the small potatoes. I'm sorry if you haven't seen Spider-Man.
No, I haven't.
Oh my god, it's so funny.
I keep saying every time I sit here that, like, when you talk about it, that I have to go see it.
I don't know. White Widow was pretty funny, and I was out with a friend of mine, and I was doing my Russian accent, and he was like, "Wow, you really are every woman."
I'm every woman. Whitney Houston said it.
Seriously, he was like, "It is way too good." How did you learn how to do that? Like, I don't know. I pick up accents pretty well.
That's scary though.
It is scary. It is really scary. Like, I used to do it when we would go through drive-thrus as a kid, and or we were like in the line in the store, like, and with accents, and it's just, they're like, "Where are you from?" It's
You're
hilarious.
a linguist. You're a linguist.
It is so funny.
That. Oh my gosh. Well, and you're still really good at it. Guys, so we have talked last week about the Democrat Party just taking a far left turn even further off the cliff of crazy. They're now just straight out the Democrat Socialist of America. But as we talk about CARE and the Muslim Brotherhood, who are brought to you in this country by Barack Obama, you need to understand that they will work together to achieve their mission. Take a listen to, this is Carlos Medina, just, I guess, YouTuber, whatever, independent media, whatever you want to call him. Listen to him make the connection.
Well, we can now confirm that the DSA is directly tied to the Muslim Brotherhood, which is a terrorist organization. Take a look at this.
Does the Muslim Brotherhood also partner with political groups such as the Democratic Socialist of America?
Yes, sir, they do.
Would you agree that this alliance between the Muslim Brotherhood and the DSA, otherwise known as the Red-Green Alliance, is based on a shared hatred of America, Israel, Western civilization writ large, capitalism, and democracy?
Yes, sir, I would. And I would go further as to say it's also united around a revolutionary objective advocating for the overthrow of the U.S. Constitution.
Yes. Yes, 100%. Yes.
This is now played on every news network, though.
Because they're bought by by globalists?
Yes.
Zionists,
They're
maybe?
controlling the message. They're still doing it. They're
I don't know.
still doing it. They're still controlling the message. And then if you do talk about it, you're hateful.
Yep. I hate anything that's trying to dismantle the U.S. government. I hate anything that is trying to dismantle our Constitution.
Yes.
Why? Because that directly affects me and my children, my sovereignty, my individual sovereignty, my sovereignty as a nation, my ability to protect myself and my family. Yes, I hate it. Whatever it is, I hate it. If it's coming for me and my kids, I hate it. Ask me.
Well, you can't ask you, Allie, as a veteran to stand up to fight liberty and then expect somehow that when it comes to your soil, you're going to what? Stand down?
Yeah. What? Says
Do
who?
you not know our veterans? Have you not met a veteran?
When I look,
I
I will turn into Frank Castle in 5 seconds. Keep playing with me, y'all.
Well, guys, I don't know if you guys have seen. She used to be
Clearly, I'm a Marvel nerd. I love you.
That's why it goes over my head because I'm like, what?
Like, who's Frank Castle?
I don't know. I know Spider-Man, and I know
Frank Castle's the Punisher.
I know Iron Man.
Because the Kingpin killed his entire family, and he became a vigilante.
This is why you and Brandon got along so well.
Yes,
because he was like, Aunt Allie gets me.
He's like, Auntie Allie. And now I'm watching anime, and I'm like, whoa! If this was an actual TV show, like, wow! I'm surprised this is rated 16 and up because no, ma'am,
no,
that
anime,
is
you gotta watch
insanity. Solo leveling. I'm like, I'm glued. I'm like, next episode, please. Like half awake. Like, next episode.
She's binge watching, like me and Yellowstone or Marshalls.
Oh, I love that. But Marshalls is starting to piss me off.
Marshalls did get a little woke. Yellowstone has not yet.
Thank God.
Thank God. I think anyway.
Still waiting for the second season.
Yeah.
Of the spinoff.
Well, guys,
that was good. Sorry.
Yeah. Bridget Gabriel, she's been on a lot of networks. They don't bring her on that much anymore because she won't shut up. And I love that. She's explaining here in this video, I think in this video, if you go back to 1991, y'all, there was a court case with the Holy Land Foundation that laid out the Muslim Brotherhood's itinerary of what they're trying to do in this country, which is why when Barack Obama partnered with them, we were like, oh my God. Take a listen to Bridget Gabriel here.
I am holding in my hand the Muslim Brotherhood plan for the destruction of the United States, written 5/22/1991. The title of the plan is مذكرة تفسيرية للهدف الاستراتيجي العام للجماعة في أمريكا الشمالية. You all got that? There will be a quiz. It is titled the Muslim Brotherhood, an explanatory memorandum for the general strategic goal for the group, the Muslim Brotherhood in North America, written 5/22/1991. This plan was presented as evidence in the Holy Land Foundation trial, the largest terrorism trial ever in the history of the United States, where our government handed down, hello my best friend, where our government handed down 108 guilty verdicts for Muslim Americans and Muslim American organizations raising money to support terrorist organizations in the Middle East to the tune of millions.
Wow.
Bring it back, Zach.
And I'm just going to read you a paragraph of this plan.
So while I agree that we should have the communist playbook inducted into the congressional record. This needs to be inducted to the congressional record for America's survival's sake.
Absolutely. And listen, again, it's the Holy Land Foundation. It's a court case from I think they actually went to court in 1994, but this was written in 1991. It's their playbook. Hey, all of you who like all of these like military kind of games where you get like the blueprint of what the opposition's doing, those of you that like sports and you always want to kind of try to pre-read what the other team's offense or defensive plan might be, here is a real life plan of the war, the jihad that they have set out to commit against America, against the West, against our U.S. Constitution, our way of life. So when you see Trump behaving a certain way overseas, don't catch the worst case of amnesia ever known to man and forget that they first waged war on us. They've just brought it to our land, I believe. Bridget Gabriel, she grew up, spent her, it reminds me, her life reminds me of like when you read the diary of Anne Frank, what Anne Frank went through with her family being so young and in the early teen years and having to hide and having to, and everything, and be quiet, all the things that they had to do back in Nazi Germany. She had to do a lot of that in the Middle East because they were trying to come after those that would not submit to Islam. Yeah. So 5-minute video. I wish we could have shown all of it, but
no, it was good. Go find it and educate yourself.
Bridget Gabriel, make sure you follow her on all social media.
If I was in Congress, that would be like the first thing I did was just submit that to the congressional record, because if we're gonna submit the communist playbook, why are we not going to submit that to communist playbook? Don't we have an anti-Sharia law like whatever that is in Congress?
We do, but
why are none of you trying to advocate for that?
This needs to be read into the congressional record, though. I'm with you on that. We need to get somebody to do that. Guys, those of you that are of faith.
I would think the ones that are like shouting from the rooftops, "I'm not a Muslim," would be the first ones to do it.
Give it here. Wow. That part. Are we back to whispering at the beginning of the episode again? That was really good, Allie. That was fire. Clip it. So those of you that are of like-minded faith, Christians, I know you hear about end time prophecy a lot. If you haven't, you can go to the book of Revelations, tells you a lot. But this guy that I do follow sometimes on social media, it is, let me get his name.
Is it what I think it is?
It is Pastor Gregory's.
I'm sorry. I'm so excited.
Gregory, I think it's just Jerry Desjardins. I'm going to butcher that last name, but he makes the correlation here, guys, with just the book.
Not him. No, I'm talking about the guy, the one talking.
Oh,
him,
okay.
That
yeah.
pastor.
Yes. He makes the correlation between the end times in the Christian Bible and the end times in the Quran.
Yep.
Take a listen.
This is the Antichrist. If you start doing a deep dive on Christian beliefs about the end times and Islamic beliefs about the end times, I'm going to show you some things that are A, going to blow your mind, and B, going to send a chill down your spine. In Islamic eschatology, there will be an end times messianic figure that's called the Mahdi that usher in the end of the world and paradise in Islam. Now, I'm going to bullet point for you what Muslims believe the Mahdi will do. If you are a Bible-aware Christian, you're going to have a whole bunch of like flashing red lights in your head going, whoa, 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 that sounds familiar. In Islamic eschatology, the Mahdi will emerge as a charismatic messianic world leader during global chaos. He will take control of the world and destroy everyone who resists him. He will invade many nations. He will rule and reign for 7 years. He will broker a 7-year peace treaty with the Jews. He will conquer Israel and massacre the Jews. He will establish an Islamic one world government headquartered in Jerusalem. He will establish Islam as the only acceptable religion. He will come on a white horse. Hello. With supernatural power doing signs and wonders. He will be assisted by a powerful prophet. Now listen, if any of that sounds familiar, it is a precise description of the Bible's Antichrist. Islam's Mahdi is the Christian Antichrist. Now let me go one last layer deeper. If you view Ezekiel 38 as an eschatological prophecy, then what you're waiting for is that at the end, a bunch of nations in the world will gather against Israel. They will wage a multi-front war, and it's going to look like Israel is going to be destroyed, and that at that moment is the moment that Jesus Christ will return, war horse, tattoo on his thigh, fire in his eyes, sword out of his mouth, and he will destroy them and put down the enemies of God. Now, dude, here's what's insane. It's using the names for those nations in the time that Ezekiel was written. Gog and Magog corresponds to primarily Russia and Central Asia. Meshech and Tubal, that's Turkey. Persia is Iran. Cush is Sudan. Put is Libya. Gomer is Turkey. And Beth Togarmah is also Turkey. All but one of those today are Islamic nations. And guess what is the fastest growing religion in the only one of those nations that is not yet an Islamic nation? Russia. Islam.
Wow.
I'm just telling you, man, I don't know how to read these things without at least wondering if Islam, the rise of Islam, is ushering in the events of the biblically prescribed end times. Now listen, Christians should love Muslims. God loves all people, wants to save all people. They're Gentiles too that God wants to save. Christians should hate Islam. It is a demonic ideology and religion that destroys and enslaves the people that adhere to it.
I agree. Okay, everyone. These are the big potatoes.
Oh my God, will you go see Spider-Man with me? Because it's not going to be the same unless you go with me.
Sister date. Sister date. Okay, so that is Pastor Josh Howerton. He was actually on the Sean Ryan Show, episode number 327. It's about 3 hours long, but I promise you it is worth 3 hours of your life.
So that's the one you were telling me about.
Yes. It's fantastic. I mean, he talks about some other things in there about like forgiveness.
Which is really hard, women. It's not just women, but anybody.
But you know what? But you know what? It like really did open my eyes. I was like, okay, Lord.
Vengeance is yours.
I hear you. I hear you.
I mean, I could do it better, but whatever.
Nope, I can't. You can do it, and it'll be faster and swifter, and will last a whole lot longer. So good for you.
Your
Appreciate
ways
it.
are better than mine, Lord.
At 1000%.
Okay, yes.
So, but this is what is freakish to me is like what Pastor Josh Howerton is talking about is so on point, and the fact that it's not taught like this, the fact that we don't know, you have to study the Bible, and I think that that's where a lot of people get confused. Is you have to geologically study what is being talked about, because if you're just reading it and you don't have like a historical background to it, which is why they like to separate, the Bible's not an actual book, it's not true, there's no history to it. It actually is. It
is the oldest history book.
There is history behind everything that's in there, and if you don't understand that, you can't grasp that, how are you actually evangelizing? You're not. So it's just, I don't know, it's wild. It's absolutely wild. It is wild.
Well,
and
guys,
there's a book called The Proof of Jesus, or I think it's Body of Proof. I believe it's Body of Proof. I can't remember who it's by. I have the book. I've been reading it. It's really good. It gives you like 7 to 12 different like archaeological finds, the proof of Jesus. It's really
there's
cool.
been so many people, Allie, that have come out, whether it's people that are scientific or journalists that have come out to try to disprove not only Jesus, his
then
life,
they turn around.
the resurrection, and they end up becoming the biggest believers.
Yeah, 1,000, because you can't. I mean,
so go ahead.
It's your testimony that it's all for His glory anyway. But that's my whole point. Is like this is just it's scary. But this is what happens when we operate outside the will of God.
But do not fear. But don't sleep on it either.
No, don't sleep on it.
Don't sleep on it.
And hate Islam.
Absolutely.
Yep, I said it.
Hate Islam. Absolutely. Guys, we want to leave you on just a little funny note. There is, I don't know, is this the comedian? I never know if I share the right account.
I think so.
Josh Johnson. He is pretty funny. He's
so
in this gray sweatshirt, but it's a short clip, but you're going to like it because it's about, real quick.
When I woke up and saw that Lindsey Graham had passed away, I was like, that's a very weird way to spell Mitch McConnell.
I mean, we're not rest in peace, Lindsey Graham. But what we're saying is that
everybody thought the same thing.
We were all like, "Wait, that's the wrong one."
We're like, "Wait, what?"
Yes, I still haven't had proof of life for Mitch McConnell.
Again, these are big potatoes. Nobody wants to talk about the big potatoes.
Now I want potatoes. I mean, have you seen proof of life of Mitch McConnell? I'm not talking the AI generated photos that are circulating the internet where he's like there with
apparently
the
he did some kind of like press conference. Is that what he did?
From bed?
Did he? I don't know.
Is he home? We don't know. Why aren't you talking about this? Is he weekend at Bernie's? We don't know. We don't know, and we the people would like to know. But anyway, I thought it was kind of a funny.
That's wild. That's so funny.
It's made it to the comedians. All right, guys, that's it for Allie and I today. We hope that I know you wanted more. You're gonna have to tune in tomorrow. We'll be back for a whole lot of mess again tomorrow. Thank you, Zach, and the team at Talk Red for basically putting up with us. Is what we're gonna say right now.
Oh, we're our number one show. Thank you so much.
Love you guys so much.
Thank you so much for joining Out of Pocket with Allie and Michelle. We will catch you tomorrow. Keep the mic open.
All right. Bye bye.
Stay out of pocket. Stay out of pocket and out of jail. We love y'all.
Keep your hands out of your pocket too.
Two queens, no filter, say what they feel. Allie and Michelle keep it way too real.